rest and restore. And if you haven't heard of Dr. Ben Shahar, I invite you to to look into his work. And he has this wonderful book called Happier No Matter What. And it's a great read, and I invite you to look into his research. And I recently went to a talk that he did, and I love what he said, which is stress is not the problem, it's a lack of recovery. It's okay to be busy. Remember, the condition was just permission to act. It's okay to be busy. It's okay to have a lot of structure in your day and to have a lot of things that give you passion and joy. And the problem is that we don't have time to rest. And what Dr. Ben Shahar talks about is inviting us to go away from this model of just talking about resilience. And the way that we think about resilience, I'm going to use this little rubber band, is can you withstand hardship? Can you go through things in your life, being stretched and turned and whichever way, and kind of remain your form, right? No matter how I stretch this, it kind of goes back to its original form, right? And what he's inviting us to think about is not so much that, but more of anti-fragility. That it's not about going back to your original form, but do you get better and stronger because of. And if we think about muscle building, that's exactly what happens. When you go and work out, right, you're essentially breaking down muscle tissue. And you're expecting to rest and recover for that muscle to grow and be better and bigger than before. And that's what he talks about, anti-fragility, which has been really, it resonates with me a lot, because I think we have gotten into space of, can you put up with life? Okay, good job, it didn't break you. But hardship and challenges and life experiences calling for takeout is something that will not only be something you can withhold, you can actually be better because of. And that's what we should be inviting our young people to think about. That it's not about stress, it's not about adversity, it's not about challenges, but it's about what do you do with it, and if you allow yourself time to rest. And folks, rest, I don't just mean sleep. I mean time to reflect, right? Time to journal, to write, however reflection might look like for someone's practice. But really getting in touch with that part of themselves to say, whoa, what was that about? What was that like? And having time to debrief with themselves.